In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a simple network like this. We have a wireless router with some wireless laptops and a wired connection PC. We're also using the wireless router for our DHCP, which assigns our IP addresses. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so to get started, we need to add our devices into our workspace. So to start off, I'm going to be using a wireless device. So I want to come to wireless device and I want to select the WRT 300N. So I'm going to place that in center. Then I want to have two laptops and a PC. So I'm going to place a PC there. And then I'm going to place two laptops. Now we will have to do some configurations to these laptops to make them work wirelessly because that isn't a default thing, but we'll come to that. So we have our little setup. What we're going to do is we're going to connect our PC directly to our router via one of the Ethernet ports. So we've got that. Now we need to go in and configure our wireless router, and then we'll move on to our two laptops. So I'm going to open up the configuration window for our router. What I want to do is I want to come to the GUI tab up here. In here, I want to go to wireless and I want to name my network my Wi-Fi. You don't have to rename it, it's up to you. I'm going to keep everything else the same and make sure that it is enabled. And then I'm going to scroll down and press Save Settings. Now, in a later tutorial, I will be going into more settings within this router. For example, the wireless security, you can have MAC filtering, restrictions and other security. But for now in this tutorial, we're just doing a really basic network and we just have it set up to be enabled like so. So now with that, we need to set up our two laptops. So to configure a laptop to be able to work wirelessly, what we actually need to do is edit the parts of a laptop. So we come in here to this physical window and we want to turn it off, which is that little button here. And we're going to drag out this slot here. And what I want is the WPC 300N, which adds a wireless interface to the laptop for it to be able to connect wirelessly. And I'm going to come over to the other laptop and I'm going to do the same. Turn it off, drag this out, drag this in. So now I've set up both of the laptops to be able to work wirelessly. Now we need to go through our three devices and do the rest of the configuration. So within the first laptop, what I want to come into is desktop mode. I want to select PC wireless. Then I want to click on connect. And I want to just do refresh to see if it will come up in here for me. And it hasn't yet. There it is. Okay, so we've got our Wi-Fi network. I'm going to press connect and we've now got our connection. So I'm going to repeat the same process on our other laptop. Ooh, got to turn it back on. I forgot to turn it back on. Okay. Now I want to come to PC wireless. I'm going to press refresh, wait for it to load in, and now I'm going to connect that one as well. So now our two laptops are connected. What I need to do is, I should double check. We need to come in here and we need to go to IP configuration. It should automatically be on DHCP because it's a wireless connection. But if it's not, you'll just have to flick it over to be DHCP for both of these. So they've both got their IP addresses. And while we know that, I'm going to put in a little note. I believe that's what that one was. Yep. Just that it makes it easier for us when we go to try ping these later on. So that is our two laptops. So now I'm going to open up the PC and all we have to do here is come to IP configuration and select DHCP because our router's already got those settings. So it's given it 103. So I'm going to add another note here. Now you might get different addresses. When I did this last time, I ended up having 101, 102 and 104. So just make note of that before you start doing any sort of testing and pinging. Make sure you're pinging the right device. So now let's check that our configuration works correctly. I'm going to open up laptop 0. I'm going to come into command prompt and I'm going to try ping our laptop 1 over here. So I'm going to do ping 192.168.0.102. And it is working. So it is able to communicate with the other wireless laptop. And now I want to try ping our PC, which is 103. And it's also working. So our network is communicating and talking to one another. So that is how you can build a simple little network that has a router, wireless connections, and wired connections. So I hope you like this video. If you've got any requests, suggestions, anything, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.